Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Well, as you guys know, I'm a wealth of knowledge, and I try to share with you guys my, sorry about the wind, it's crazy windy out today, my tips and tricks that will help you guys along on your lives. So, as working in the oil burner service, we call it in delivery for a very long time, not service, but the delivery. I had to light many oil burners. These are a couple of different oil burners that are in front of you. This is a Beckett, it's a Bach, and they're basically the same. And in fact, most of your oil burners will look just like this. I took them out here. These are a couple of used ones. There's an old one right there. You can see the old style, what do you call it, the electric, this is the igniter right here, and then you get the new style igniter box here. And then you get your reset here, and you reset here. Okay, many people don't know how to light or relight one of these oil burners when they run out of fuel. So first thing you got to do is make sure you have fuel in your tank. Okay, so I'm going to go over these things with you guys, parts and pieces and what they are and how they work and what they do. Okay, so here is your reset button right here. So when you press this right here, the machine will start up and you'll hear it. But if you were out of fuel, you're not going to hear it. It's not going to kick on. It's going to run for a few minutes and then shut itself off because it doesn't see a flame. So let's go over the parts and pieces here, shall we? Right here is your electric motor. This does all the work. This is what spins the fan inside here, which blows the air through. There's also a shaft that goes up to this piece right here. This is called your fuel pump. Okay, so your fuel line comes in from the floor, comes in through here, goes into your fuel pump, spins around and gets pumped out through here and up through this line. Okay, so one of these already has the tops off. So let's see, I think it's this one. Yep, this one right here. Okay, so the fuel line comes through here, goes in through here, and out to the front. Inside the front, there is a nozzle. I brought one out here. Show you what they look like. I gotta put you guys down for a quick second. Alright, here we go. That's the nozzle. This is what the nozzle looks like. And this is screwed in up inside here. And that little hole in the front there sprays the fuel. These two springs right here and this power box right here make the electricity 120 volts to 10,000 volts. It's a step-up transformer. It puts out 10,000 volts of electricity to these two electrodes. These are the insulators, these are the electrodes, and they spark, they arc, just in front of the flame. So when the spray comes out, these two electrodes are charged with 10,000 volts of electricity, spray and ignite the fuel. And the fuel gets sprayed into the burner box. Alright, so the idea behind restarting these is simple. Is to get the air out of the line. So on all burners, all oil burners have a fuel pump. Okay, it's a mechanical fuel pump. They're always on the left side. So if you're looking at your burner, here's your burner, here's your what do you call it there, transformer, your igniter box. Always on the left of that you'll find your fuel pump. Okay, fuel pump on this side. And there are different configurations of them. So they basically all look the same. You're going to see a bleeder either down bottom or in some cases up top here. They can be at either spot. So let me talk to you guys about how to bleed them. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm talking about getting the air out of the line. So you're going to take a gallon jug like so. And you're going to need on this particular, on the Beckett's in the box, they're 3/8 wrench. I'm going to put it on there like so, and then you're going to crack it down. You're going to loosen it up. Okay, so I'm doing this by one hand, so this right here hasn't been done in a while, so hold on, I got to put you down for a minute. Okay, shouldn't be that tight. Okay, so this right here only needs to be snug. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to loosen it up like that. You're going to take a piece of hose, or if you have enough room, you can put a bucket under it. You're going to crack it loose, okay, normally about one full turn. Then you're going to go up here and you're going to push this button in. Boop. Now it's going to run, and you're going to see all foam, all air coming out. The machine's just going to run. You're not going to hear the flame or anything like that. And then you're going to get air out of here. You're just going to see all kinds of air. And then when you get a steady stream of fuel, you're going to shut it off. Sometimes you have to hit the button 2 to 3 times. After you hit the button for the 3rd time, if you don't get all the air out, depending upon where your oil tank is. So if your oil tank is on the far end of the house, you might have to you might get locked out of the system. And you have to unlock the system. How do you unlock the system, you're asking? You hold this button in for a full minute. Okay, you're just going to hold it in for a full minute. 1 full minute. Then after 1 minute, when you release it, it'll start up again. Okay, and then you'll be able to repeat the process. So that's how you bleed it. You have to open it up, push the button, let the air out until you get steady stream. Then when you close it, you'll hear the flame kick out. Boom. All right. When the flame kicks out, the machine will go. Now you're probably asking yourself, how does this thing know if there's a flame or not? Well, glad you asked that question too. On the inside, on both of these, see this sensor right here? That's a light sensor. It looks through here, through up inside here, and sees the flame. When it sees the flame, it'll tell this box, I see a flame, let's keep going. And that's how that works. That's the sensor. So these things are basically like diesel engines or gas engines even, just that you can't put gas in these. These right here will only run #2 home heat and oil fuel, kerosene, or diesel. So if you run out of fuel in the middle of the night, you can go to your gas station and get diesel fuel and put that in there. Never, ever, ever, ever put gasoline in one of these. You'll blow your house up. Okay? Only kerosene, diesel, or #2 home heat and oil. If you're outside your house, if your tank is outside your house, you're going to want to put either diesel or kerosene in it. If you have your tank in the house, then you can use #2 fuel, unless you have an additive. Okay? So basically, it's real simple. This is how you adjust your air, by loosening up the screw. But you're not going to touch that because you don't know where it's supposed to be at. You don't have the meters. But basically, you have your electric motor, which spins everything up, turns your fuel pump. Your fuel is pumped through into here. Once again, you can see the wheel right here. You see the wheel right here that spins from the electric motor? That pumps the air. That pumps the air and forces the air out that way. So you get the mixture. And then it sucks the air through here. Okay? Through the vents right there. Okay? Don't ever play with that stuff. Always leave that stuff for a professional, because they're going to adjust your electrodes, because those right there are adjustable. The air intake is adjustable, and as you can see how this one right here has a tube? A tube goes on the bottom of this one. Okay, they come in different configurations, and only let a service technician mess with them. Here is why. If you alter your air intakes, okay, and you try adjusting things on your own without having the meters for carbon monoxide, you could actually kill yourself slowly doing this. Okay? Bleeding them, you can bleed these things all day long. We're trained, that's how we do it. To bleed them, just go over what I said to you, and you'll learn how to bleed them. Literally, it's like bleeding brakes. Crack it loose, hook your hose up, or put a bucket or a Coke bottle under it. Push the red button, get the air out. Then once you get that done, once the air's out, tighten it up, and the machine will, if it's already spinning, will, what do you call it there? It'll catch. And then you'll be able to, get heat. Never play with your settings. It's very important you don't touch them, because they're already set by a professional. Leave them, you're just getting the air out. That's all you're doing to restart your burner. And if you run kerosene or diesel or anything else like that, you don't have to change the settings. It's set for all 3 fuels. Okay? So it doesn't matter what configuration you have, if you have the old style with the big electric motor, or the newer style with the little electric motor, or the old style electrode, or transformer, or the new style transformer, or the old style box, or the new style box. They're all the same. Alright? So that's how you bleed your oil burner and get heat back in your house. And remember, very, very important, get diesel fuel, not gasoline. Okay? Don't clean these yourself. Let a professional do them. It's not worth your life. Bleeding them, you can bleed these all day long. You're okay with that. But don't adjust anything, okay? Bleeding them will only get the thing started, running, and you'll be good. As long as you don't touch the settings. Don't take it apart. Just do what I said to bleed it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Have any questions or comments, by all means, please send them my way.